Namaste. Welcome to day 6, the final day of our series Return to Home. Amplify. Amplify your aspiration. Amplify your devotion. Amplify basically the intensity of your
Namaste.
longing for the divine. Today we read with two small reading and start with few phrase. I don't know whether they can be called affirmation. That's something mother used to do a lot. And she has spoken about it, written about it. So let us begin. I request you to keep yourself straight, your back straight. If you require a rest, you can take a rest. Uh, you can rest your back, chin parallel to the ground. You can keep your eyes open or little downward. Either way is okay. And gathering back all our energy, which generally goes outward, we bring it inward. And from the inside, we experience, we open ourselves to receive the grace which is waiting to pour down. It's always there around us, that divine presence. It depends upon our aspiration, our opening, our receptivity. In thy light we shall see. In thy light we shall see. In thy knowledge we shall know. In thy will we shall realize. In thy light we shall see. In thy knowledge we shall know. In thy will we shall realize. So our journey, our return to home, the path would be led by thy light. Path would be planned and organized by thy knowledge. And as we contemplate on this, we hear some words from Sri Aurobindo. There is one divine force which acts in the universe and in the individual, and is also beyond the individual and the universe. The mother stands for all this, but she is working here in the body to bring down something not yet expressed in this material world, so as to transform life here. It is so that you should regard her as the divine Shakti, working here for that purpose. She is that in the body, but in her whole consciousness, she is also identified with all the other aspects of the divine. Sri Aurobindo, the mother, page 49 and 50. You can repeat after me. You can write it down multiple times. Choice is yours because we're going to say this out loud few times. What mother used to repeat and mother used to ask others also to do that. May thy will be done and not mine. May thy will be done and not mine. May I be the perfect Dokai instrument for thy work. May I be a perfect Dokai instrument of thy work. May thy will be done and not mine. May thy will be done and not mine. May I be an perfect instrument of thy divine work. May I be a perfect, docile instrument of thy divine work. May thy will be done and not mine. Affirm yourself. May thy will be done and not mine. May thy will be done and not mine. May I be a perfect, docile instrument of thy work. May I be perfect, docile instrument of thee. We now move to the meditation. If you had wanted to write it down, you could have write it down. May thy will be done and not mine. May thy will be done and not mine. I request you to find your current center of being, from where most of the decision, most of the operations are happened today. And where is your center of being? From which part you operate the most? Is it physical? Is it vital? Or is it mental? Most of the time, we are just aware about our ego and the false identification of our true self with the outer nature, and most of the time, even the inner nature. in the midst of the work, we should have that same feeling of being at home, and we need to return to that state. कहीं पे पढ़ा था, शांति कुंज हरिद्वार में पढ़ा था, जहाँ श्रम का भास ना हो, वो है आश्रम. I'm doing this work, I have so much of a work, there is a stress about the work, which looks like a laborious task. Then you are not at home. The moment any task, whether it's a physical labor or intellectual labor, they are not emotionally draining, energetically draining, sensually nourishing, intellectually vibrating, physically relaxed, are the tasks where you feel that you are at home and with different level of world, we create them. Select any one such quality which you feel when you are at home, your true home, a true being. So in meditation, we aspire first to reach to such a state where any kind of a work, we are not getting agitated, anxious, worried. One or other things would be managed. Medhai will be there. We scan our body from head to toe and toe to head. And as we scan, we go deeper, requesting every cell to turn towards the light. And repeat this to be a perfect, docile instrument of the great partnerships. Top of your head. These are just indicators. You need to go inside, you need to go below that. You can do the offering to the inner God seated behind the heart, behind your emotions. And a New Year goal back of your head, all of your face, continuously repeating inward, may thy will be done and not mine, may thy will be done and not mine. Your face, inside the face, Parthasartha, neck, and the throat area, and go inside, requesting every cells to turn towards the light. Request is to join in the singing song. Go further down to both the shoulders. This is where most of the pain of responsibilities, of work are being stored. Just snug it off by lifting it up, backward. Both the hands. Chest, inside the chest, the lungs, and much more. Going down to your abdomen area and pelvic. Going further down to abdomen and the back. Repeating each time to turn towards the light and getting ready for our work. May thy will be done and not mine. Your pelvic area, your back, your upper back, and all that part twinkling out. Lower back, all of your upper body together. going further down to your buttocks and thighs. Go to as many shapes as possible. Both the knees and both the legs, the cramp, and everything else mother knows. Going to your feet and requesting to get ready for divine's work. Let thy will be done and not mine. May I be ready to receive thee in its all form and capacities. The whole body singing the song of adorations of the Divine Mother. All body is ready and active. Both the legs, knee and calf muscles. May thy will be done and not mine. Throughout the day, her presence is always there. It just requires our force, our gathering. You can start now writing the journal. First, maybe with the prayer or the way it comes. Just be open and receptive when you do that. Do it slowly. The whole body is vibrating, feeling like a home, and still doing the same work in the house. Write a letter to the mother that you are aspiring to return to home, but you don't know how, what, when, and from unexpected corners, you would receive the light. But before that, this empty. Write to her about your aspiration and being her docile instrument for the divine work. And notice when the shift occurs in you and you start writing like the question you had asked. Ask her for that one quality which you feel like at home to be present, giving her that she's always there behind you, next to you, around you. The more and more you feel her, the more and more you don't feel that I'm taking up that task, doing so much effort behind those tasks. Every cell's repeat will be done. May thy will be done. May thy will be done and not mine. When you're done, you can put it in a chat, affirming again that may thy will be done and not mine. May thy will be done and not mine. We draw in strength inside God. You can continue writing to her. Today's card comes from the part of the big dynamic energy, perseverance. Perseverance in some area of your life where success is leading. Bring in a fresh dose of push, drive, and efforts, and don't give up. In some area of your life where success is eluding, bring in a fresh dose of push, drive, and efforts, and don't give up. We can reflect, we can pray and ask, where in life I need to put an effort, bring in new, fresh dose. Let us pray and send our gratitude to all the various elements. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kachit dukhamad bhave. May the merit of today's session reach to everyone the benefits of meditations and prayer is it. That word also experience and know about it. We send loving, kind wishes to everyone on this earth. With deep gratitude, universe, to the divine, we bring closure to this series of return to home. I hope this series was of some use, some practical tools, and some shifts. May we keep on finding and feeling the divine presence around us. Thank you. With this, we end the sessions. You can complete the process whenever you feel like.